Okay, so both of them got AP ratio buff. So now the Q goes to 0.9. And we got extra what? Extra 33% damage on the W on AP ratio. I mean, AP ratio was shit anyway. But it's only on the first. Which is fine, because the second usually you don't, almost never land. And it's just stack padding anyway. So they went with a boring version. They went with a boring, absolutely boring version. Yeah, I mean, sure, it's like the getting up to speed, but I gave you so many options. And they will use one of those options, but I guess not yet. Not enough years has passed so they can figure it out. But I'll fucking take it, man. Nevertheless, I'll take it. Like, that's pretty solid. Extra damage on the Q, extra damage on the W. Like, fair enough. I'm curious if this is gonna, like, change some numbers with the wave clear. Exactly. Could this open up a level 2 W? If you get like early recall. Could this, yeah, you can go 2 Ws perhaps, maybe. 3 super stable now. This isn't like gonna help? Of course it will help. The thing about this is like, look. Like, this doesn't seem like much, 80 to 90, but it's pretty solid. Also, like, keep in mind they're being very, very careful with characters like Vel'Koz because they can very easily break competitive. Well, not break, they can be meta in competitive, but seeing a champion like Vel'Koz in competitive would be breaking the god game, Like, people would lose their fucking minds if they see Vel'Koz in competitive. They would be like, nerf this shit, it's so broken. Even though champs like Akali have been played, like, for eons. Even though they're like dashy, cunty champs, which are difficult to execute. Anyway, whatever. Think about this. Like, very early game, you're gonna get 100. You're gonna get 100 AP, and that's extra 10 damage on Q. And very often, I let my enemies live with 10 HP, which is pretty solid. Like, if you pad the damage with this, extra like 5 here. So on 100, you're gonna get extra 15 damage on a full combo, which is all right. Because if that gets you to the execution threshold, that means you get a kill. And then next time you have extra 20 AP, so that damage snowballs. And then you get more and more, right? Yeah, I got nothing to say, honestly. I'm trying to think. This is like this is what I was kind of afraid of this. So if you think about this, average Vel'Koz player will increase. This doesn't benefit the tail end much, much better. It does slightly because it has scaling. If it was flat, that would be even worse. So this is not the worst buff he could have got. Worst buff would be if they give him like flat damage here, like 100, right? Because it would benefit like everyone equally. Well, even that is like slightly like benefiting better players a bit because there's some variance and they're gonna use that early game advantage slightly better. But this is like the second worst because now it's scaling, which means like if you farm good, like if you get plates, if you're doing well, like you're gonna get more AP, you get more AP, you get more damage, so you get rewarded. Okay, so by playing well, you actually get rewarded a bit more disproportionately than the worst Vel'Koz. So you create a distinction between bad and good players, but only ever so slightly, right? So we were hoping for something that they, like some execution mechanic. We were hoping for that ideally. But yeah, we'll take the buff, man. We'll fucking take it. I didn't expect them to do literally anything, so